What's up everybody, Bootsy Greenwood here, and today I want to tell you why reality transurfing has the potential to actually change your life. If you've ever read a self-help book or a spiritual book and maybe it just didn't land for you, that's kind of my experience. And then when I read this particular one, which is pretty exhaustive, it completely blew my mind and shifted the way that I see the world and allowed me access to realities and potentials and experiences and circumstances I never thought possible for myself. When I found the book, I was a bartender. I had no direction in life. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I didn't care. I would just go out and get drunk every night and, call it good, then wake up hungover and then go back to work the next day. I was in a cycle of monotony and depression and sadness, and I really didn't know what I wanted for myself, who I wanted to be, or what I was even capable of. But since finding the book, my life totally shifted. I've done several things since, and I could talk more about that, but I was able to put myself in a position to really get some amazing opportunities, express myself in a way that I found to be very fulfilling, and also start some businesses and do some things I never thought I would be able to do. And now I get to share some of this information with people, and I really honestly enjoy that because it's such a long progression of learning this stuff, implementing it, trying out the principles, testing them, tweaking them, and basically troubleshooting what you might call manifestation in a way to where I could actually kind of figure it out and get a template going, right? Like, manifestation has become a buzzword. Quantum now is a buzzword. But this book was written by a Russian quantum physicist who speaks about how to choose the reality that you want. And this shifted things for me because the biggest aspect of this book that's much different is that it relies on the mathematical certainty that is infinity, okay? Everything already exists already, okay? Infinity is real, okay? And so within the possibilities of infinity, every literal potentiality that you can imagine and beyond exists within that quantum soup of possible realities, okay? So those things already exist in what the author calls the alternative space, which is synonymous with the dream world, also known as the Akashic records, okay? Every night when we go to sleep, your body flies into this space of alternatives and sees things that are unworldly, otherworldly, because you're in literally this space that has every possibility ever conjured or even pre-conjured, right? So you're navigating in this space and in the world, then you wake up and you are back here in this material, inert, third-dimensional reality. What reality transurfing has the capability to do is to help you to choose whatever reality that you want to from that infinite possibility matrix. Now, there are some caveats to this, but let's say this is you right now, and let's say these are all the different possibilities, timelines, lifelines, possibility realities that exist, okay? And let's say that you're here now on this one, but you want to get to this one, okay? You want to get to the highest version of yourself, that version of yourself that's going to be happy, that's going to be fulfilled, that's going to be doing something that you love and also benefits the world, okay? How do you get there? Well, the author says that you simply have to choose. This sounds simple, right? So we're not talking about manifestation, we're talking about materialization from the other side of reality where infinity exists, where the dream space actually is, where our body flies to and goes and explores on a kinky adventure every single night, okay? So all these possibilities, they already exist in the alternative space, or whatever you want to call that. So what we need to do actively is to just choose this version of ourselves in order to get to this particular timeline. Now, this is the big crux of manifestation where people get confused and hung up because you think manifestation is, oh, I'm just gonna think about this thing and then it's gonna show up. But in reality, what it really is about is shifting your image in this mirror that is a dual mirror, where on the other side is infinity, every single possibility that exists, okay? And then on this side is the third dimensional reality. This is 3D, this is material reality. So we want to materialize the potentiality from the dream space and bring it into the material world. And that is exactly what this book right here shows us how to do. It's pretty freaking amazing. And this really helped me because I thought that I had to like create all this stuff and do all these things. But if you understand that the reality already exists, that version of you already exists in the alternative space, then you can actively make choices to get to that version of yourself, bringing yourself in line with that version so that in the third dimensional space, you are actually this person. And then the results are going to come because of the reflection of what you're projecting to that alternative space. So to that dual mirror, you create the reality here, the image, which is you, and then those results start to happen to you because of what you've done to transform yourself, to create the image that you wanted to see as yourself. You start to get the results that accompany that version of you, okay? That's what I want for you in 2025. I want you to be able to actualize yourself. I want good people to win. I want you to have your dream life where you're doing things that you are passionate about, that you love, and it's giving the world a benefit because you're doing the things that you love. So it's win, 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 okay? That's what I want for you. So this year, I'm doing a book club with this book, and I'm going through this book with people, and I'm showing them every single idea and concept that is useful and usable to them, that they can begin to create their dream version of their self and materialize it in this side of infinity, the third dimensional reality. So that's something you're interested in. I have links below, and I will actively just send you a link if you'll just comment below this video. If you're interested in learning the concepts of reality transurfing and reading this book with me this year, I will send you links. Just comment below this book, and I've got a free Facebook group. I've got a free course on Patreon. That stuff's all free. And then I've got a school group for transurfing specifically, Transurfing School. You can come into that. I've got a ton of resources there, and then I'm gonna launch the book club from there. But if you want to just dip your toe and get an idea, I have a summary. I'll send a link. I'll put a comment below. I'll send a link to my free groups, and then you can test this stuff out for yourself. Also, subscribe to this channel because I make a ton of content, have already made a ton of content. I've been studying this book for 8 years. It's absolutely been the linchpin that has changed everything in my life, and I want to share it with you because I'm so passionate about the principles. I know it works. It's worked for me. It's worked for my clients. It's worked for a lot of people. There's actually a lot of controversy around the book just because it's so incredibly I would say detailed and useful. So there's a lot of people who are gonna have things to say about it, which is fine. Now, if this is something that resonates with you, like I said, comment below. I'll send you resources. I'll send you free resources. I'll send you stuff. You can listen to my summary on Spotify. You can hop in my Facebook group and see what I've got. I've got resources that I'll send you from there. You can check out my Patreon page and go through my course there. Absolutely free for you. I want 2025 to be your year. This is my gift to you. Come and check it out. See if transurfing resonates with you. If it does, great. If it doesn't, also great. I hope that you find the model that does absolutely knock your socks off. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel. Much love, many blessings. Happy 2025 to you. Peace.